Hey, we're Sons of Daughters.
And you're tuned in to Ones to Watch Northside Sessions.
I wonder what you're doing. I wonder how you've been. I wonder if your numbers change or what time zone you're in. Are you sitting in a cafe, sipping coffee in a corner booth? Is your hair up and down right now, or your eyes just as blue? Ooh, that's the you I miss. I don't feel it in a frame. I don't see it in a 4x6. But I picture you and your bed laughing, flying down the interstate, watching those blue waves crashing on a California beach. I picture you in a torn-up t-shirt, leaning up against my car, singing along to some song you love, drinking in an 8-hour bar. And I think I do, but I picture you. Yeah, I picture you.
If you're wide awake, do you still go to spot or drink your whiskey straight?
Ooh, that's the you I miss. I don't feel it in a frame. I don't see it in a 4x6. I picture you and your back laughing, flying down the interstate, watching those blue waves crashing on a California beach. I picture you in a torn-up t-shirt, leaning up against my car, singing along to some song you love, drinking in an Eastside bar. And I think I do, but I picture I picture you laying beside me, with your head on my chest, me holding on to good things, the way you should always be. Come on! I picture you with your bed laughing, flying down the interstate, watching those blue waves crashing on a California beach. I picture you in that torn-up t-shirt, leaning up against my car, singing along to some song you love, drinking in an Eastside bar. And I think I do. No, you might not think that I do. Sing it with us, you guys. But I picture you. Yeah, I picture you. I picture you.
We came together as a duo about 7 years ago.
Yep.
We both live in Vancouver. I was working at a bar.
Yep, I go to bars.
And he came in, and we had actually recognized each other when he came into my bar. We used to be in bands years before that, and we recognized each other and got to talking and got together and wrote some songs. I think on our first co-write, we wrote like 2 to 3 songs, and we noticed right away there was some kind of chemistry with our voice.
I don't think I actually have ever told you this, but like when I was walking to the bar, I was like going for a write with you. I'm like, she's really good. Like she was in this band at the time. I'm like, she's really good. Maybe I can write with her and like.
Get out of here!
I swear to God.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, it worked out. Good plan.
Right.
One of the reasons we moved to Nashville is because we went to Nashville to do a writing trip, and our 1-month trip turned to 3 months, and 6 months later we're like, you know what, if we want to really do this, we have to go where country music, it lives and is strong. So we made the move.
Like if I talk to some of my American friends, they're like, it seems like every Canadian down in Nashville is just like doing so well, and they're such hard workers. And I'm like, well, it's because you have to jump through a lot of hoops to be able to live in Nashville. Just like right off the bat, you have to pay thousands of dollars for a work visa. You can't go down and work at other jobs. You have to just do music. So you have to hustle.
Play live.
I'm pretty proud of Canadians down there. I feel like we're doing really well.
You have to hustle hard, and I don't think we knew just how hard, and we've hit a few walls, but I mean, if you climb over those walls, you can make it work.
Tell me about your single, I Picture You.
Yeah.
Well, we wrote this one with Travis. Wood and Gavin
Yep.
Slate. We also wrote Ain't Gonna Be Lonely Long with these guys. So it's a good little team we've created down in Nashville.
We actually used the whole same team too for everyone on the back end too. Like
Yeah.
same producers. It was me and Brad produced it, and then we had the same mixer, Jim Cooley. So it's like literally 2.0 of Ain't Gonna Be Lonely Long, but it's a different song, and we just connected with it right off the bat. Like you write a lot of songs, and then the ones that feel special to you or to us, we just go out and play them live, try them out with people, and it just seemed to be resonating, and it felt really good. We felt like it was complimentary of our voices, and it was a message that we wanted to get out to people. And
like that whole idea of the one that got away. The song is kind of like looking back at the one that might got away, or someone that you're not close to anymore, that you find yourself thinking about every once in a while, and if you wonder, I wonder if that person ever thinks about me too. And that this song was kind of an answer to that.
Who are some of your guys' biggest musical influences?
Oh gosh. I mean, we have so many. I mean, our musical taste, it's
all over the map.
broad spectrum.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up with 70s rock and roll. I'm a huge fan of Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones and Aerosmith and Bowie. And I mean, that music really shaped me. My country influences come from my mom and like CMT, TV, television, and so I'm a huge fan of like old school country, like the Judds and early Reba and Johnny and Patsy and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, I started off like as a kid. I actually didn't listen to a lot of music. I didn't have a lot of music in my home growing up. I think like when I was a baby, I remember my mom put headphones on me. I listened to Michael Jackson records and stuff like that. So I became very like melodically driven because of that and rhythmically driven. But yeah, I didn't do music like. Actually, I did. I had a clarinet solo for Eric Clapton in elementary school.
Whoa.
Just saying. No, yeah, but I'm all over the map. I had a lot of hard rock influences, metal influences, but I also really love pop, like Max Martin. He's like a producer, songwriter. He's got like excessive amount of number ones, but I just remember really like studying his music and just listening to it and like figuring out the math and some of the formula and some of the stuff behind his melodies, and that was really cool for me. And then I found what happened was that like a lot of the heavier music that I was playing, I really liked it because of the guitars, but when you take an electric guitar and you use an acoustic to play the same things, it just sounds so different. When you start to bend those strings, it kind of sounds swampy and it kind of sounds like country, so it doesn't sound like metal anymore. So you don't want to sing metal lyrics or metal words, but you I don't know, you just kind of like, we just naturally started telling stories. And we started off with more of like a boot stomping sort of Americana sort of thing, but both of us just love pop so much. So as we kind of developed and grew and got to know each other more musically, I think we've just landed on something that really fits for both of us.
We want people to take away just like a memorable time. Like I hope that, a connection.
Yeah.
I hope people connect to what we're singing and what we're putting out there, and I hope they want to come back.
Yes, be affected by something. If they can hear one song or one line or something that they go, wow, oh my God, that was amazing. That really hit home for me. That's a win in my book.
Yeah.